Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Linda and Brian Show.
AKA Loners.
Oh, wait. Oh, I thought it was shaking. Hold on, ASMR.
Okay.
When I was a kid, I used to think it was fucking weird that I would watch my mom at work. My mom always had acrylic nails, still does, and I would be obsessed when she would type.
That is a pretty nice sound.
And I was
though.
like,
I'm not gonna lie.
this is flossing my brain. And I used to think I was I used to think I was a weirdo because I was like, why is it so good? And then I became an adult and I realized there's something called ASMR and that I'm not the only weirdo because there's a lot of people that I am around in my immediate life. And I'm like, don't you like that? And they're like, no. But then when I go online and there's thousands of people who get it. So if you get it, I see you.
You're like, you people get me.
Yeah, I used to watch, I think, do you remember when I used to watch soap cutting videos?
Yeah, those are so.
Fucking love it. Oh!
All right.
Good.
All right. Let's get
It just itches a scratch.
Welcome to episode 158. Run the intro.
Sorry.
It's okay.
158. Top 10 interesting facts.
All right, guys.
I'll be the judge.
We're going to do a video called Top 10 Interesting Facts About Europe. I think the other ones that we kind of did that was like sound similar. It was top 10 historical moments of like Britain.
Oh, do they? Because their channel is called Top Tens.
Yeah, so I guess they do top 10s of different things. But
Interesting.
I'll put the original in the description.
And if you haven't already followed our vlog channel, you should go jump off a bridge or just go to that channel and just subscribe right now. Okay, we're forgiving. The link is in the description. Please, guys. Only people who really like us go over there, so we know who the real people are. That's
Yes.
it. And subscribe. Thank you so much.
All right, so this is called Top 10 Interesting Facts About Europe.
In the video today, we're looking at some fun facts about Europe, so let's just get started.
I like his voice.
And how he just gets to the point.
Number
unlike
10,
us.
Istanbul, the city of two continents. Since ancient times, magical Istanbul has united Asia and Europe through the mighty Strait of Bosphorus. Without a doubt, this amazing city is one of the most beautiful places on Earth. Istanbul is the only metropolis in the world bridging two continents. It was Europe's capital of culture in 2010, a program initiated by the European Union. Throughout its history, the city has been the capital of many empires. Napoleon Bonaparte once said, if the Earth was a single state, Istanbul would be its capital. If you're considering breakfast in Asia and lunch in Europe, Istanbul is really the only place for you. Number 9, Europe's most famous and active.
I had no idea.
Yeah, now I feel fucking stupid. I know I suck at geography.
It bridges Asia and Europe?
I thought it was in Turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where in Asia? Guys,
I don't know. We gotta look at a map. All right.
Fucking
All right.
Volcanoes. Etna is Europe's largest
every video, I prove how much I do not know. So you're welcome.
active volcano. With a maximum elevation of about 3,350 meters, Mount Etna is a stratovolcano located in Sicily, southern Italy. The tallest European volcano is actually one of the most active volcanoes in the world. Etna has erupted in recent years. Stromboli is another one of the planet's most active volcanoes. According to experts, it is the only active volcano on the European mainland. Mount Vesuvius, best known for the eruption that completely
Stromboli. Sounds like
pasta.
European, like Italian pasta.
Yeah. I'll take the stromboli.
destroyed Pompeii, erupted in 1944.
Damn. Oh,
Number 8, the largest
We learned
and
so
smallest
much.
country in the world. Europe is home to both the smallest country in the world, Vatican City, and the largest, Russia.
Yeah, I knew
According
that.
to the CIA World Factbook, Russia's area comprises 17,098,242 square kilometers, while Vatican City's area is only 0.44 square kilometers. The Vatican City State is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the only site to encompass an entire state. Number 7, the Mary Ceremony.
When we went to Italy, we went into the Vatican, right?
Yeah.
We went into the little city area.
I don't know if we went into the city, but when we were there, they said, you're at the Vatican.
They showed there was like a big wall. I remember there was a big wall, and they had really
Well, I
tight
remember-
security.
Is the Sistine Chapel technically?
I think so. Yeah.
Listen, when we went, we were just vibing. Okay, if we learn something, we learn something. Okay, we're not going hoping to retain a lot.
We were there for
information.
the cappuccinos
We're like,
and the
holy
views. What? We were there for the cappuccinos
and to drop
and
money into the Trevi Fountain.
Yeah, and the pizza. The pizza in Amalfi was.
And live our Lizzie McGuire dreams. But I swear I remember taking a illegal Uber. I don't even know if it's technically illegal. People were saying don't take them.
They're in the black Mercedes.
Yeah, all of them had black Mercedes, and they were like, there were signs everywhere telling us like, don't take these illegal cars. And I'm like, but they're cheaper.
It's
so
probably it's probably the taxi union being like, fuck these guys taking our business.
So
yeah.
I just remember being like, can you just take us to the Zag?
I remember that actually, yeah.
And then they dropped us off outside the system job.
Right.
Germany and Romania. Cemeteries are often...
But I have heard a lot of dark things about the Vatican City.
Oh, yeah,
when it comes to children getting unchildrenfied.
Sad places, but they can be amusing and entertaining too. Sampatna in northern Romania is worldwide famous for its Mary Cemetery, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So what's so unusual about it? Well, the atypical design of the tombstones. The tombstones are big crosses sculpted from oak wood.
Yeah.
They are painted by hand in vivid colors such as red, blue, green, yellow, and they're engraved with funny epitaphs briefly describing the life or the circumstances in which the people passed away. The man behind this concept is Romanian craftsman Ion Stan Patras, who started sculpting the crosses in 1935. The ancient culture of the Dacians, the Romanians' ancestors, viewed death as liberation and the soul as...
Do you think that... Because, wait, he was an artist or something? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Do you think that some people, before they die, they make their own?
Maybe.
They're like, I don't trust you guys.
No, maybe.
I
could see that. Them wanting to put their own thing, you know.
I would want to paint my own.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Immortal, Sampatna preserves this positive attitude towards death and welcomes it with a smile. Number 6. The Statue of Liberty was constructed in France. Unknown to many of us, the famous Statue of Liberty was designed by Bartholdi. The colossal neoclassical sculpture was constructed in France and given as a gift of friendship to the US. Alexandre Gustave Eiffel, the brilliant French engineer behind the Eiffel Tower in Paris, made the statue's steel framework.
The
total overall height of the statue is 305 feet 6 inches, and the 7 rays on Lady Liberty's crown represent the 7 continents. Replicas of Lady Liberty have been created all over the world, the most famous being located in France. Number 5. Europe. The meaning. According to ancient Greek mythology, Europa was a beautiful Phoenician princess. She was the daughter of Agenor, king of Tyre. Zeus fell in love with Europa, so he decided to appear in front of her as a magnificent white bull to gain her trust. Zeus's power of metamorphosis is a key element in Greek mythology. The princess climbed on the bull's back and was immediately carried to Crete, where Zeus revealed himself to Europa in all his glory. The king of the gods and Europa had 3 children. Etymologically speaking, the word Europe comes from ancient Greek and means broad, wide-gazing, broad of aspect. Number 4. The Mediterranean was once a desert. In the last 40 years, solid evidence has been found that the Mediterranean Sea frequently dried up completely in the past. The event is also known as the Messinian Salinity Crisis. The amazing story of the discovery is told in The Mediterranean Was a Desert, Voyage of the Glomar Challenger by Kenneth J. Sue. According to Rob Butler, the salinity crisis in the Mediterranean represents one of the most dramatic examples of environmental change outside of glaciated areas in the relatively young geological record. Number 3. Greatest empires. Many of the greatest empires in history were based in Europe. The British Empire was, at one time, the largest empire in the world. It covered more than 36 million square kilometers and had a population between 480 and 570 million people. At the peak of the empire's power, it was said that the sun never sets on it because the sun was always shining on at least one part of the empire. Indeed, it covered a quarter of the Earth's surface. Other notable colonial empires were the Spanish Empire, the Russian Empire, the French Empire, and the Portuguese Empire. The Roman Empire, a pre-colonial empire, often...
I just feel
What about the Ottoman Empire?
Didn't they say that?
No, they didn't. I don't know. Yeah.
I'm sure there were other empires in other parts of the world, but because these are the people writing history, you're not going to hear about them.
described as the cradle of modern civilization, was once one of the world's most successful empires. Number 2. The longest names. A village in Wales in the United Kingdom contains 58 letters and is the longest European one-word place name, something I'm not going to try and pronounce, but it looks like that, and it means St Mary's Church in the hollow of the White Hazel near a rapid whirlpool and the Church of St Cicillo of the Red Cave.
That sentence
Why?
shorter than...
Why even do this? I don't get it. I feel like they were like just doing it on purpose.
I mean, I think it's funny.
That's wild.
Shorter version of the name is something I'm also not going to try and pronounce, but looks like that. There's also this in Finland, that in Poland, and that one in Ireland. Number 1. Age of Migrations. The Age of Migrations remains one of the most unknown facts about Europe. There was a period in history called the Migration Period when various tribes flooded Europe. The first phase of the migration movement came to an end around 500 AD when the Germanic tribes, Franks, Goths, Saxons, Vandals, Lombards, etc., established their own kingdoms in Central, Western, Southern, and Southeastern Europe. This period was followed by the second phase of the Migration Period, circa 500 to 700 AD, the migration of the Slavic people. The invasions of the Avars and Bulgarians, the Muslim conquest of Sicily, the Hungarian invasions, and the invasions of the Vikings are other important moments in European history. This is how the rich course of history has shaped and defined Europe's peoples and their intangible culture over the centuries. So I really hope you found that video interesting.
My bad. I thought this video was titled 10 Interesting Facts About the World, not Europe, so my bad for earlier comments.
If you did, please do hit that thumbs up button below, and don't forget to subscribe. We got brand new videos just like this every day of the week. If you enjoy...
All right.
Yep.
It does trip me out to think like those times, like just when you try to like picture it and you see all these different parts of the world and people migrating over to here and going over here, getting in a battle over here because they're like, wait, why can't I be on this land too? Like just so much of like stuff that we just don't know, like how it went down.
I'm glad I wasn't there to
I mean,
witness
yeah,
it,
I'm sure it was fucking tough, like really difficult, but
yeah, I can't imagine not going through, but like living through times like that and then being like, we're the only creatures that have consciousness to know what we're experiencing that we know of, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know,
That can actually
I mean, like this is
like,
the best we can do, is fight all the time, you know. Anyway,
yeah,
at least we have technology now to
at least
distract us from
reality,
this shit.
Yeah. It was an interesting video. The guy spoke really fast, but top 10s, I'll put the original in the description.
Yes.
Yeah. Like Linda said in the beginning, if you guys don't want to jump off a bridge, make sure to go and
I might get pushed off.
like and subscribe. Go and like and subscribe to our vlog channel, please. We appreciate it. Or buy us a coffee too. All right. We'll see you on the next one.
Thank you for watching.